It's a fact. Like I said, dudes that's single and that have made it a point not to have children, they shouldn't have to take on the responsibilities of somebody else's kids.
True.
That's just a reality.
You
Like,
ain't got to. You ain't got to.
Hold on, let him land. Let him land. You can go after him.
well, here's the thing, right? So that's what I advocate for. Like none of my, like all of my boys are grown now. None of them are baby fathers. You know what I'm saying? My wife's kids, when I met her, they were teenagers. They don't have kids out of wedlock. The point is to break that cycle, because until we fix the family structure, like this is gonna keep spiraling. It's gonna keep going where it's going. We're gonna keep producing YNs. We're gonna keep producing ratchet baby mamas, because that's where it's all coming from. It's coming from the broken family structure. Until we fix the family structure and try to stop all of these cultural, generational curses, this shit is just gonna get worse.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I'm one of the people that can admit the things that I did wrong. I'm a former YN, running wild and doing a bunch of shit I ain't got no business. But I'm smart enough now that I'm older and wiser to be like, okay, that's not the way you're supposed to operate. You feel what I'm saying? That's not the way you're supposed to move. We have to get some structure back. We have to get the black family, and really the American family, because it's spreading everywhere. We need to get the family back to what it was prior to the 70s.
Okay, do you land, Angry Man?
Yeah, I'm finished.
Okay,
I agree with that, because like you said, I broke the generational curse away with that shit. Ain't now one of my boys no baby daddy. My mother daughter ain't no baby mama. So I get what you're saying, but and I like I said, I do instill certain values into my children. But what I will not do is let him make him think that it's more value on a woman that's single with no kids versus a woman. It's all about choosing a woman that's best fit for your life.
No. Mr. Rick, that's not correct. A woman with no kids is more valuable. Now, what we ain't gonna do is just not acknowledge the truth. They are more valuable. I think what you're trying to say is that should you pick any woman who don't have kids over any lady who do have kids? No. But the only thing is, you shouldn't pick any lady who has kids. I'm just saying it. You shouldn't. I would never tell somebody who don't got kids that they should pick a lady with kids. But that lady who don't have kids, if she matches with you, if y'all mesh, then y'all should be together. But you don't mesh with the lady with kids because she has kids. Her DNA is stuck with somebody else's DNA. Y'all don't mesh. I would never say that. But so no. I guess if she, yeah, still the lady with no kids is more valuable based off of science. I'm sorry, it's just based off of science actually.
That's compatible with you. I don't care about it. I understand how it can be a problem for like the baby dad. That's why you vet the woman, date the woman, right? And so you see what type of environment she's already created for herself. So if it's an environment where you know, because nobody put a gun to your head and tell you to choose this woman, you ain't got to leave her the fuck alone. Everything ain't for everybody. And what I tend not to do is talk about the type of women that I don't give a fuck about dating. If I don't care about dating single mother, then I'm not even out here. I'm not gonna bad talk the shit. I ain't gonna put no bad. If I can't say nothing, my grandma told me if you ain't got nothing good to say, nigga, don't say nothing at all. So I'm not gonna beat them to the ground because
no, that's not how that works. And we gotta stop using these things that women have said because it's a way to. It's just manipulation. If you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say anything at all. What if the thing you saying that ain't good actually is beneficial to the other person? You should probably tell them if you care about them. Because if we want to be honest, the thing you was just speaking about was like your youth, like your child. Nah, if I ain't got something good to say, I'm gonna still tell you it if it benefits you. As long as it benefits you, I'm gonna still tell you it. I don't understand this. I don't understand what's happening right now. But you know, maybe he gonna make a good point. Don't worry, Rick. Maybe he gonna make a point.
I done made mistakes as a motherfucking man, right? We like to talk about the single baby mama, but we like to bypass the nigga that made the motherfucking woman single. So if we gonna goddamn talk about it, let's start at point A, then go to point B. You can't.
No. I don't think anybody would tell a lady with no kids to get with a guy with kids either. If you had kids, Mr. Rick, by somebody else, I would never tell a lady who didn't have kids to get with you either. But you know.
Talk about the single mother without putting some pressure on these niggas that leaving the goddamn woman to be single. That's all I'm saying. Let's talk about both sides. Don't just pick and choose and what you talk about. You got to talk about all.
Let him land.
I hear that. But here's the thing, right? Let's say that you got a business. And let's say that you hire an employee.
I do got a business. I got a business.
So you got a business, right? Okay, so you hiring employees, right? Now there's a dude that he been out of prison for a year. He went in there for robbery and stealing, right?
I know what he's gonna say.
He can say that he's redeemed himself. He can say he made mistakes. He can say that he's rehabilitated, right? But he comes to you to try to get a job. He comes, but another guy comes that doesn't have a record. I'm willing to bet you that even though you know people deserve a second chance, you're going to be more willing to hire the guy that doesn't have the record than the guy that does have the record, right?
We got that same dynamic though. We talking about baby mother.
It is the same dynamic. It definitely is. The guy who has a record, he could actually be a good person. He could have actually just made a mistake, and now he has a record. And now you get to choose between the guy. You choose between the guy who made a mistake, but they're actually sorry about their mistake. And now when you place it onto women, the lady who had a kid by this other person, she made a mistake. Unless we're talking about widows. But we ain't talking about widows. She made a mistake. And yes, now instead of me going to figure out if you made a mistake, I'm going to hire the person that I can clearly see that didn't make that mistake. It's literally the same thing. Rick. I don't understand what you're doing. I ain't gonna lie. You kind of getting on my nerves right now, Ricky, you're getting on my nerves.
It's the same dynamic. It is.
It don't do the same kind of dynamic. Me being with a woman that got kids is not the same dynamic as a man.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna tell you why it's the same dynamic. Right? And y'all do this a lot. Whenever I take the analogy that doesn't involve women, y'all say it's different. I don't
know about the rest of them.
Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish.
Yeah, I hate when y'all do that. Don't compare me to no other nigga. I'm not.
Okay, but just let him finish.
I know y'all. You don't know me like this. Say y'all.
What?
Go ahead, angry man.
It's a general statement, brother. I don't have to know you.
Y'all know, so that include with me. You say y'all.
But I don't have to know you to make a general statement.
You do. Yes, you do to say some shit.
Hold on, Rick. Remember
you an emotional nigga. That's what this is. Okay, now I see why he's saying the things he's saying. You one of those, huh, Rick? Okay, you a emotional nigga who like that switch. You already hit that switch back there. He's not thinking right now. If he is, that's worse. But I'm gonna just assume you're not thinking right now. You don't need to know a person to make a general statement.
Rick, remember, hold on, okay, man, Rick, remember, just let Rick, you responded to
I get it. Okay, I got you.
Well, let him finish, fam.
So it is the same thing. The same thing is, look, future performance, past performance is an indicator of future performance. Now, if I'm an employer, I can feel like a dude should get a second shot. But if I'm trying to pick what's going to be best for me, I'm going to try to pick the path of least resistance. I'm going to pick the option that I'm like, okay, there's a possibility this dude could relapse and get on some bullshit. But the other dude that never did nothing like that, that's probably going to be a better business move. You feel what I'm saying? So when a dude is looking at dating a woman, if she's already had kids by previous relationships and those relationships failed, he has to weigh into it that there's a possibility that he's going to have relationship problems with that woman. That's just a reality.
That's true.
That's just a reality, because if she was the type of woman that didn't come from a broken household, didn't come from some sort of dysfunction, or chose to be dysfunctional, she wouldn't have that circumstance. That's a reality that you got to weigh into it, because as a man, I get what you're saying. There's dudes out here that's raggedy as hell. They get women pregnant and they go on about their business and shit, and that shit ain't right. And people should point that out. But for the dude that's out here, that's a single guy that's just starting his life, I look at it like my sons. If my son's out here and they start dating chicks and I know they dating a chick that already got kids, I'm gonna tell them, nah, don't do that. Don't do that for numerous reasons, right? The best choice for you is to do what's best for you in your situation. Don't be out here trying to rescue nobody. Don't be out here trying to feel bad for nobody. Don't be out here trying to do none of that, because I want them to make the right choice and do things the right way, because shit is hard enough as it is without you stepping into a situation where there's already going to be problems. That's what I'm saying.
Any final statements to that, Rick?
Who necessarily says it's gonna be a problem though, just because she got kids though? A lot of women. So you don't think it's women that's able to, and men that's able to cultivate a healthy co-parent relationship without all that toxic ass shit?
Absolutely.
So what I'm saying is, you can't make it look like just because she's single and she ain't got no babies that she's gonna make a better wife than this woman that got one baby over here. To my motherfucking son. I'm not finna. Nah, that ain't how that shit determined about who she is as a woman and how she moved. That ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn baby at the end of the day. And
Okay, but you already have an idea.
You can instill what you want to instill in that nigga, like I said though. But when you come a grown man and you walk into that motherfucking world, nigga still gonna choose the best person suitable for his life.
But you already have an indication of. You already have an indication of how she moves. Like, for instance, let's say that she's a good woman. Let's say that she just picked a dude that was a raggedy dude. Well, guess what? Her picking a raggedy dude is an indication of her making a mistake.
Bad decisions.
So even if she's a good,
we both make mistakes. Men and women make mistakes.
Even if she, no doubt, we make mistakes.
Yeah, men and women both make mistakes. Yeah, a guy who has a baby mama, he's a nigga who make mistakes. Should a lady get with a guy who already have a kid and she don't have one? No. If you got a kid, nigga, look for another motherfucker with kids. You can keep saying this thing all you want. Ain't nobody's arguing that. You keep acting like people are just trying to raise men and push down women. No. Check this out, Mr. Rick. Women are the ones, I don't know if it's majority anymore. I don't know if it's majority, but I know before it was. Women are the ones telling men that if you get with a single mother, you're stepping up. You should be praised. Russell Wilson. So what you're saying means nothing. Ain't nobody arguing that, oh, men don't make mistakes. Men do make mistakes. And when they make mistakes, women should consider their mistake that they made. When women make mistakes, men should consider the mistake they made. I think he believes everyone are just against women right now.
Mistakes. Okay. We make a lot of mistakes, but here's the thing. Me knocking over a glass and breaking it ain't the same thing as me having a oops baby that's gonna be here forever. Those are two different types of mistakes, brother.
That's true.
So when we talking about mistakes, we gotta stop diminishing or making small of mistakes that are life-changing mistakes. That's a life-changing mistake. If a woman picks a dude that's a raggedy dude and then she gets pregnant and that dude walks off, it doesn't matter how good that woman is. She made a mistake. She made a poor choice.
They both made a mistake. They both made a bad choice.
Oh my God.
Who both made a mistake?
The man too. You picked that woman. You laid down with her. So if she made a mistake, you made a mistake too.
No, there's some dudes out here that wasn't making no mistake when they did that. They did this shit on purpose.
Don't care now. Nigga just.
Well, I don't know if y'all two are listening. He's saying something that means nothing right now. Yeah, that dude made a mistake. I would not. I already said this. Angry. I don't know why Angry Man said what he just said. What Rick keeps saying needs to just be ignored by now. Like, that statement means nothing because that's not what we're talking about. We're saying that childless men should not talk to women who have children. That statement you might disagree with, but they shouldn't. Childless women should not talk to men with children. The only problem is those women look for resources. And that man who had the kid, if he has the resources, she wants them. So that's why the men who go get with those women, because those women have, those women have the body or have the stuff that they want, go get with her. And then when shit falls apart, it's like, nigga, you picked them. Same thing you'll say to the woman who picked the nigga with kid. Nigga, you picked them. But you still shouldn't, because it can easily come with things. You now see a pattern. Well, you don't see a full pattern, but you see that they make poor decisions. That's just correct. You just don't like it.
Trying to fuck, nigga don't care about all this shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So it ain't like we ain't even wired like that. We don't be asking women them type of questions anyway. To get to know the woman and whether or not she good for us tonight. We see that fat ass and them titties, and we trying to lay her down before we even see what type of
that's a problem.
As her thought process and her mindset. Yeah, you got to keep that shit gang, keep that shit real, man. It sound good on these platforms, sound good, but we don't move. Men don't move like that though. And I'm like I said, I know because I come from that shit. I know how the fuck we move. I know I'm just on
what's happening.
Shit, but I know how we play the game. We play the shit.
And that's the problem. So here's the thing.
Nah, not at all. I'm not going.
So you want to come at it from that angle. Then let's keep it real. Then let's keep it real. You know as well as I do, there's plenty of niggas out here that smash chicks that they know they ain't got no damn intention of having no real relationship with. They hitting them raw. Okay, knowing they could possibly get them pregnant, and they don't care. And by that same token, the women that are participating in that is in the same boat. They letting the dude hit raw, knowing there's a possibility they could get pregnant, knowing that this nigga wasn't hitting on shit in the first damn place. Because a lot of these women
always know what a nigga is.
Let him finish.
A lot of these women be getting pregnant by niggas that already got kids they don't take care of.
Nah, that's cap. Nigga lead with this fake ass presentation.
What? They lead with a fake presentation. See, someone should just do to Rick the same thing he been doing this whole time. Oh, so do women. So women don't lead with something fake? You think those women are actually presenting exactly who they are? That's what you believe? I would just do the same thing to you, because the thing that they're saying is equal on both ends. It's equal. Do not talk to a person who has kids. That motherfucker should talk to another motherfucker who got kids. You know what the only problem is? This is the only problem that people don't accept. That women with kids, there's way more of them than men with kids, because they sleep with a small number of guys. That's the only problem. But I still wouldn't change my answer. You shouldn't talk to a lady with kids. Guess what? If you run out of the women, yeah, you should go somewhere else and find some. Go somewhere else. I'm never gonna change this thing. I would never change it.
Yeah, because you said she knows. You don't always know. If I'm a nigga that's out here, let me talk, bro. Hold on. Let me. I just let you go. Well, if I'm, because you know this real. If I'm out here fucking on women, and my intention to only walk around here and fuck different women, how you gonna know what's in my motherfucking mind? You don't know what I'm thinking and shit. Even though I know what I'm gonna do with you, you don't motherfucking know. Niggas lead with one thing and start off one way. And then by the time the woman made up her mind to see the nigga for who he is, she already got them 6 months, 8 months, 2 years in this.
Is this the conversation?
And gave this woman this fake persona, going smoking mirrors, and she done fell for the okie doke, man.
Okay, so number one. Okay, here's the first thing I'm not gonna let you do. I'm not gonna let you take away agency from the woman. I'm not gonna let you take away personal responsibility. I'm not gonna let you take away personal responsibility from the woman.
Why does this nigga keep doing? Hey, yo, Rick, stop that! Like, what is this? Why you keep getting emotional? And you trying to be the hardest nigga on the internet? Like, what is this, nigga? You on camera? You on the camera right now? You ain't gonna make me do nothing. Oh, for real? Yeah. Watch how I make you not do it. You ain't gonna make me do nothing. Watch how I make you do it. Oh, what you gonna do? You gonna punch me in my? You gonna punch me in my chin? I don't know, my chinny chin. Why are you doing this? Just literally have a conversation and stop like having these random I'm a real nigga moments. Like, okay, we see. Well, I told you, we see.
Let her finish.
I'm not gonna let you take personal responsibility away from the woman. First of all, most people where we come from, they date within proximity.
That's true.
They date in proximity. Okay. So there's a chick out here, Keisha, that ain't got no kids. She want to get with Keyshawn because Keyshawn got a nice car. Keyshawn get a little bit of money.
Resources.
Keyshawn be wearing nice clothes, so she thinks he a fly nigga. But she also know that Keyshawn got a kid by Tanya that he don't take care of. The whole hood know that shit. But she don't care about that because she want the nigga. So she get with the nigga, and then she mess around and get pregnant by the nigga, and then he don't take care of her kid. She already knew what type of nigga he was, but she got with him anyway. That does exist. Don't sit there and say it don't, bro. You gonna lie to me and say it don't?
He is.
You are muted, Rick.
Bro.
Yes.
Women don't always know the man that they meet, bro.
They don't always know. See, he's about to just keep doing that thing that women do. He's about to just keep doing the always. In general, they know. And you know what's sad? This is the worst part. And no matter what, both sides you take this argument, you're wrong, sir. Because guess what? If she didn't know and Keyshawn had a kid already, she made bad decisions. She slept with somebody she didn't even know then. And then you go this argument, she slept with somebody that she already knew had a kid. No matter which route you go, that person makes bad decisions. So you're checkmated in both sides of this discussion.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Rick. How you doing? Oh yeah, you the one married who used to go with Victoria and got 2 kids. The women don't be knowing you like that, bro. All the time. So you talking about mother growing up in the project, everybody know little Rico to sell the dope. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about overall. As a whole, when you meet somebody, you don't know where the they come from, their favorite color. You don't be, man, please. Women don't be knowing about this dirt that I done did. We good at covering that shit up and making it look good. How she gonna know? That's how I'm able to ride around and fuck with women and manipulate women because she don't know me.
So what you telling me is that a woman, hold on, what you telling me is that a woman that you're currently caping for, that's a good woman, is gonna get with a dude she barely know.
Thank you.
And get pregnant by the dude she barely know. And that's good choices.
Man, come on. You saying she know. Like,
that's
you
good
know
choice.
That man got 2 babies. They don't be knowing that. Because a lot of times,
I don't think he's listening. Mr. Rick, the ruler or whatever your name is. Sir, were you listening? He just said that you believe that lady makes good choices then, which is why the thing I said, both sides of this, you lose. You are in a super checkmate no matter which route you go.
a lot of time when we meet them and we got baby mama, we don't even speak on that shit because we don't want to know we got some shit going on because she might not give us man, stop playing, bro.
So what you telling me? So what you telling me?
Nigga don't lead with that shit.
So what you're telling me is that a woman that's supposed to be a good woman is getting with a dude she, 1, doesn't know, 2, doesn't know if he has kids, 3, doesn't know what type of father he's gonna be, and she still had sex with him raw, and you're saying that's still a good woman.
Nah, you try to you making the most. You try. That ain't what I'm saying.
Nah, I'm not making.
That's what you said. So.
All right. I'm out. Fatty's, hold on. Fatty's trying to speak. Go ahead, Fatty.
I just want to ask. So Rick, like, how many baby mamas does a man has to have for a woman to be warranted? Like a woman, right? Like we're talking about these women that usually, they don't know about the dude. The dude is a spy. He works for Russia, for KGB, and all of a sudden, like he gets found out on year 6, right? What I actually see in mass is that the man that has 1 kid has more probability of having the second kid than the man that has 0 kids to have 1. And then the man that has 2 kids is more probability than have the 3rd baby mama than the man that has 0 to have 1. And then the man with 4 kids, like all these men keep finding woman and keep impregnating this woman, while men with 0 kids just be drifting around with no responsibility, no nothing. My question is, at what is the quantity, like what is the number where the woman should definitely know better because this motherfucker is not going to take care of his kids? Like, what is the number?
That's why I advocate.
Obviously, mute.
on my platform, what I advocated for men, I don't bad men. I just tell it like it is, and I speak to a certain, and I don't speak by all men. I just speak to a certain group of men because I know the behavior of men that make bad choices, bad decisions. But what I'm saying is, just be honest in the beginning. If you do got 3 kids and 3 baby mama, when you meet that woman, you put that shit on the floor and let her choose whether or not she with that shit, vice versa. And if she with it, okay, cool. If she don't, no problem. You go on about your business.
So let me 1 second, please.
I don't think he answered that question at all. Where was the answer in that random thing you just gave us right there? Rick, I think your stomach might be hot right now. This is something I learned, y'all, I learned as growing up. As emotional people, because we all know I'm an emotional person. Emotional people, I think for you to understand when you're becoming emotional, your stomach will start getting hot. Maybe that's not for everybody. When niggas say that they blacked out, they became emotional and they're not thinking no more, but they're also ignoring like that buildup of heat building in their stomach area. That happens. Like, it's like a weird sensation. I'm just saying, Rick doesn't understand that he's saying stuff that don't mean nothing right now because he has that heat in his stomach.
Hold on.
1 second, Angry Man.
If I tell you I got 3 baby mamas and 4 kids or whatever, and you sign up for that, okay, then you can't complain about what come with that because you signed up for. I already told you that. That's what I'm saying.
So that's fair. So the follow-up question is, you have a gigantic platform, 800,000 subscribers, right? Women come to you a lot of times for guidance, advice, and all that. What is the number where a woman is going to come to you and says, hey, Rick, I'm dating this guy. He has X baby mamas. Should I give him a kid and marry him and all that? Like, what is the number where you as somebody that is in the position of power says, that's a terrible idea, don't even try to do it, go find a man that is not this number, like at least 1, 2, whatever. Like, what will be the number?
It's hard to put a number on that because I don't know what, it's all about what she's willing to deal with as a woman. It's based on the standard treatment and the value that she finds in that man. Because a lot of women sign up to take on that based off who you are in your position as a man. So if you're a good, because your quality as a man gonna override them 2, 3 kids. If you got some well-mannered children, very respectful, you don't got this toxic shit going on with your baby mama. A lot of women still will sign up. They talk that shit. They gonna go for it. You a good nigga. You moving right. You got your business together. You look decent. Man, they gonna fuck with that. The right woman.
Yeah, but that's what they said. No, but that's what they said. No, Rick, but that's exactly what they said. If Angry Man said if the dude looks fly, if he has a business, if he has things going on, these women still go, regardless if the man is a good man or not. If you're going to give the woman,
Angry Man said that woman know that he got a kid by selling down the street. That ain't always true though. You don't always, when you engage with somebody, you meet somebody you don't always. How a woman gonna know where the fuck I come from? I just met her at Target and I just moved to this fucking state. How she know what the fuck Rick got going on?
And if she sleeps with you, even though she doesn't know where you came from or know any of these things, she's also like a careless person. She doesn't care about a lot of things, which means that if you get with this lady, she already let you know she doesn't care about a lot of things. So you think she's gonna just turn that bitch on when she get with you? Not at all.
Because there's something that you said, Angry Man. I promise I pass the microphone. No, 1 second, Rick. So think about it, right? If I'm fat, that says something about my eating habits and my control. If I smoke too much, if I drink too much, if I have a car for 30 years and I don't update that shit, if I still live with my parents, like your past shows something about you. If a man comes to me and says, I want to marry your daughter. Okay, how many jobs did you add on the last 5 years? And he says 15. I'm like, what? 15 jobs in 5 years? You can keep a job. So the past means something about it. Like, why are you? 1 second, please, Rick. Because Rick, it sounds like you're being. I'm not. Please don't take it as offense. It sounds like you're being defensive, and I don't understand if you're being defensive.
For what?
No, that's the thing. No, because I don't know nothing about you. So this is my thing, Rick. It looks
like you're single mothers.
Now, 1 second, please. If like Rose said, if you was outside and you got a virgin. And that's great for you because you actually can build from like a clean slate, play the game from the beginning. Did she add the same opportunity to meet a virgin, or you have more people that you actually had kids before and you move along? Like, what is the motive for us not to say, be like Rick and go get this virgin woman?
No, it ain't got nothing to do with me. It ain't got for me to stand on my what I stand on. It ain't even got to deal with me or be me or my situation. None of that. I just keep it real as a coming from a man that's done been outside before. I do got 3 baby mom, but I raised all my motherfucking kids.
Okay.
Oh my God, that's how she knows right there. That's how a woman knows right there. A woman knows right there because it's usually the same women.
Let her finish.
You're right.
Hold on one
Okay,
second.
but
I'm gonna be honest with you because I can actually pause the video. So yeah, I don't need to let people finish. You having 3 baby mamas, it sounds like you want people to do this thing because you're one of the ones. You're part of the problem. I'm sorry, sir. That's what it sounds like. You want guys to be all right with this thing because you're one of them. Did he not just do it? This is defense. He's just defending himself this whole time. All right, let's see how good he is at defending himself. He ain't doing a good job, but let's see how you do.
this is
Let's be clear on that. See, that's what I call it.
Let him finish.
You can't say nothing to make me feel, because I'm a very active father. I raised all my kids, ain't never left them, ain't never went to chain gang, don't smoke, don't drink. So you can't make me feel bad.
I wasn't going to say anything about that.
Let him run.
I have to call my son upstairs, my other son at work.
That's not what I'm talking about.
That's not the conversation.
I'm a very active father, so be clear on that. I never left. Never. I put myself.
Audience, be clear.
Hold
Hey,
on.
Rick, well, I just want to say this. Hey, Rick, there's no shame of our part, but like I said, you got it, big
What
dog.
you do all that for? Why you do that?
No.
Boy, Rick, calm down. What's wrong with you? Nigga, you see, you're getting your emotions right now. Calm down. You over there sound like you're looking like me when I was like 20 or like 19. That's what you're doing right now. You need to calm down. Nigga, get a hold of yourself, Rick.
Actually, hey, please, friends, you're going to have time to pick up the microphone. I see Roses and I see Angry Man. It's like, remember, I said it sounded like you're being defensive.
And I'm not defensive, though.
And
Yes,
no,
you
and
are.
it's fine because you own it. You said you own it. If you're taking care of your kids, if you're taking care of your kids, like salute to you. You're doing a good job. But that's what Angry Man said, right? That's what Angry Man said. At some point, you are not going to tell the man and the woman to commit the mistakes that you committed, right? You know, just because you are something, or just because
kids ain't no mistake.
no.
So you don't think you having 3 baby mamas is a mistake? Think about that, Mr. Rick. Ricky Rose, 3 baby mamas ain't a mistake. I know he said my 3 kids ain't a mistake, but if you having 3 baby mamas is a mistake, then that means by following it, they are. Because you wouldn't have had those 3 kids. You wouldn't have had those kids without those baby mamas, unless he don't believe him having 3 baby mamas is a mistake, which would be crazy to say out loud. It would actually be LD.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that.
Let's move it around. Let's move it. So smell the roses.
And once again, Melanie, just 1 second, Melanie, because we are pressed for time. Let's smell the roses and Angry Man go, and then we go to the second topic. Okay.
Okay, so to the point about how would a woman know? Well, it would be easy to know if you were full of shit. Pardon my French. It would be easy.
Okay.
She's doing a general statement.
This nigga just got in his emotions. He okay, Mr. Ricky, the rule size man. He's getting in his emotions, and I don't know if this is a crash out. I don't know what it is, but it's something. And y'all should mute him. Or maybe put him down so she finish her point, then bring him back up.
No, hold on. Because she's doing.
Yo, chill out. Let's have one mic, please.
Okay, so in general,
hold on, real quick, just so we're clear.
Hold on, no, Melanie, I'm gonna make it clear.
Call me full of
that can come
in general, men in general.
Did I actually hold on?
Young man.
Remember this again. If we're gonna have these conversations and it's intentional, let's not focus on it being emotional and making it personal.
Exactly.
So he was vulnerable and gave up information about himself. So if he gave it up, but he's trying to have a genuine conversation, being transparent, and he's not being disrespectful, there's no reason to go back and make it seem like
being disrespectful?
No, it could come off as disrespectful. Smell the roses.
No, that don't mean anything. If it comes off as disrespect, what we supposed to be listening to is this a fact? Is what she's saying correct? If it's correct, that's all that matters. This nigga seems like he take a lot of things as disrespect. I'm pretty sure if you told him that, you know, it looked like you paint your beard a little bit, sir, he would take it as disrespect. That's what it sounds like. So that means nothing. You taking it however you take it is how you take it. Boss man, player, pimp, you can take it however you want. If you can't handle it, get off the platform. Get off the panel if you can't take these things. Why would you even present that to us if you can't let people critique it? Y'all, everybody remember that. If you present it to us, why would you even say anything if people start critiquing? This nigga just told us that he has 3 baby mamas. Does that not look like a reason why somebody is defending people getting with baby mamas? What's happening?
Big Rick.
I said in general.
No, Big Rick. I mean, smell the roses. It could sound when you speak like that. Okay, we speak about indirect. It could sound like you being disrespectful to him when you say somebody in general is full of shit. You get what I'm saying?
We're talking. Okay, so let me understand. We're talking about.
I don't want to have a conversation.
Hold on, wait. May I finish talking?
All right. Okay, we talked about this.
Hold on.
No, she didn't. She didn't say he's full of shit. What Smell the Roses is trying to say is that you're telling me that it shouldn't be a red flag if a man has 3 baby mamas. A woman shouldn't find that as a red flag. What she's saying is fully correct. In general, you shouldn't trust the person running around with 3 baby mamas. Because let's use the thing the Angry Man said. One of them, you're a loose dick nigga and you just run off. The other one, you make bad decisions. See, it's both sides is always going to be there. It's gonna always be there.
Ali Smell the roses.
We talked about this before.
Can somebody explain to me what we're talking about?
Friends. Hey, one second. It's totally fine. If Rick feels offended, he has the right to offend back. Go ahead, you got this. Okay. Go ahead.
Don't say nothing when he's talking.
Go ahead, Rose. It's totally fine.
Nothing, and then we're gonna let people throw punches. And I'm gonna tell y'all this.
That's what y'all want us to do. And Mel, sorry. Mel, sorry for overdoing it, but if they got it, they got it. And then Angry Man.
I don't see anything Rose just said that was disrespectful.
That's fine, Angry Man. And that's fine.
She didn't call you that, so it ain't for you to feel disrespect.
We're talking about men in general who lie to women about their baby daddy count. That's what we're talking about.
Hold on. Here's the thing.
No. Can I talk on my show? Listen, if I go on y'all show, I don't need y'all to tell me and moderate and tell us how the show's being ran. Please respect it. I love all of y'all. I'm gonna say this is on our show. It can come off as disrespectful, and if he feels disrespected, he has the right to feel disrespect and disrespect. That's all I'm saying. So we can, if someone says full of shit while someone's up there, we had these conversations before. If I'm up here and I'm talking to somebody, I go, man, these man, they in general, these are some man. I can't stand these bitches.
But Ali,
hold on, let him finish. Let him land. Hold on, Angry Man.
Someone can perceive. I cannot see him not be able to perceive that as disrespect. That
based off of this logic, then you can't just say that somebody is a liar. If we're going off of a pattern, or that's really what it is. If we're going off of a pattern, you can't even say that someone's a liar because they could take it as disrespect. Because that's what full of means. Full of just means that this person is a liar. So he's taking it as disrespect. That means everybody on the panel has to now stop calling people liars. That's what that statement means then.
That's all. So if he takes it as disrespect and that word comes out while she's talking to him, he's on the panel. I love Roses, then he has a right to disrespect her.
Okay, but disrespected. Okay, but can I say this real quick?
Man, can I just get this out, and then you're gonna say what I'm gonna say anyway. Let me get this out.
Because Ali was talking directly to Angry Man, so let him speak, and then Roses, you can go ahead.
The only thing I wanted to say is, look, if you're gonna get offended by that, Rick, I could have got offended by the way you was coming at me because you were being
man, though. You're a man.
There you go. There you go. He said it. Now I want to see the same energy. Because he's correct. Angry Man was definitely correct. Let's see what everyone say.
Let him land.
I'm a man, but the same way you want respect. But
hold on. We allow for you to make your statement. No,
up. 1 second.
No, it's angry man. It's angry man.
I don't fuss with women. I don't go back and forth with women. So
Okay.
Then stop fussing with her. She's the moderator. Do you know how actually retarded that just sounds? You just said you don't fuss with women. The moderator is telling you to stop doing what you're doing because she's moderating. He said, I don't fuss with women. Then nigga, why you going back and forth with the moderator? Nigga, it doesn't even matter. You ain't supposed to go back and forth with the moderator. So tell you the truth, you have 2 reasons to stop speaking based off of your logic. I don't fuss back and forth with women. Nigga, stop speaking to her then. Let her do her job. I'm telling you, man, this is what happens. This alcohol is somewhere in that room.
So then, but I'm running the show though, so there's no need to fuss. It's already been established.
I'm just clearing
Okay,
the
but I'm keeping order though. So angry man was talking, and then you can rebuttal.
But Rick, listen, brother. I'm having a conversation with you. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm not trying to
Oh my
imply
God.
things, but when I make certain statements, if I'm speaking in general or whatever, and then you come at me like, well, you can't tell me nothing, or you being combative for no reason, brother. I'm not trying to come at you sideways. And I'm not going to get into, every time I'm on this show, I end up in a yelling match. I'm not trying to have a yelling match with nobody today. So I'm just having a conversation with you, brother. If you get offended by her saying that, I could have got offended by what you said. That's all I'm saying.
You ain't what she doing, what you doing.
No, hold on, Rick.
This nigga always has an excuse.
No, Rick, family.
I don't fuss with women, bro. But I fuss with men out there on my platform.
No, Rick. But on this panel, Rick, on this panel, men and women gonna be equally respected. They're gonna be respected. But he's right. He could have took that as disrespect. But
I wouldn't care.
No one cares.
But still, no.
Okay, listen here, nigga, with that tight ass fitted cap. You gonna stop doing what you're doing right now, okay? It's time for you to put your big boy pants on. Let your nuts drop and be a man finally. Stop doing what you're doing. I said, I wouldn't have cared if you did it. Well, then nigga, you shouldn't care if she doing what she's doing. But I don't fuss with women. Doesn't matter. Maybe she fuss with men. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm getting so triggered right now. He doesn't know. He doesn't even think. He's just saying words. He's saying words and just staring at the camera. Like, I don't fuss with women. I don't go back and forth with women. You a man. You a man. Even though in like the last show, nigga, it based off what you're saying, you believe in double standards. Then why would you the one on the other platform, when you was on the other show, you was the nigga who said, if men can do it, women should be able to do it. Nigga, you can't, drugs, crack. That's crack. You're not supposed to smoke your own supply. It's crack. You're not supposed to do crack.
But still, if we're gonna preach respect, everybody gotta be respected. So saying he could have took that as disrespect.
He said things to me.
Hold on, let Ali finish.
Come on, man.
If you took that as disrespect, right? If you're gonna have tough skin when he speaks, then you gotta have tough skin with her on the panel. If you're gonna have tough skin with him, then you gotta have tough skin with her. And it means more, but is she saying that you gotta have more, especially if you're pushing respect in the women, then you gotta have tougher skin.
Women don't cuss me out on my platform. I don't get cussed out.
I didn't say. Nigga, don't nobody care about your platform. You are on their platform. Why you keep saying that like that means something? I'm telling you, he's not listening. He's just there to say words.
Nobody's cussing anybody out. Hold on, let me finish.
This is what I'm saying. If I let Ann disrespect me, then I gotta be quiet if I let King disrespect me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying to tolerate that. What I'm saying is that it gotta be consistent. If you didn't say, when you were being a certain way towards Angry Man, he could have took that as disrespect, is what he's saying. When she said that, you took that as disrespect. So if we're gonna do it, let's make sure we carry it out throughout the show, that you respect the people too, and don't say something that someone can perceive as disrespectful. Because he could have what you did earlier, it could be perceived as disrespectful. That's all.
And what he said to me could have been. That's why I responded.
Oh God.
I responded.
What we're saying is going forward, and I'm gonna say this too. If y'all want to pretend like y'all don't know what disrespectful is, from now on moving forward, we're not going to stop it. If you disrespect someone and they disrespect you back, we ain't pulling it back to that y'all done disrespecting each other. This is the type of show y'all want. Because I'm tired of saying stop interrupting, stop disrespecting, and keep intervening, and then it look like we trying to control y'all again. I don't want to control the conversation. We're asking for Melanin to moderate, and people talking over her. So again, respect the panelists, respect each other, don't talk over each other, let each other land.
Smell the Roses wasn't done with what she was saying.
So what's the talking point? Maybe the people in the chat or in the panel, y'all can help me about the baby mamas. They tend to pick the same baby daddies, right? They're always replicating the same men to have children with. And this man just sat on the panel and said he's made 3 baby mamas. So he's a part of the men making children out of wedlock that would probably prefer one of you other men come and pick up on the back end. So now we know where the talking points come from.
Let her finish and you can
That's fine. Let her finish. You're going to have a chance to respond.
So how a woman would know?
Rick, she
Hey, one second. Hey, one second. One second. Hey, Rick, I already told you. If you feel disrespected, go ahead. You have the take the glove.
I'm speaking.
No, but that's the thing. You are going to take the glove. 1 second. You are going to take the glove. Rick, you are going to take the glove after she finishes. We're going to give you the time to do it. It's fine. Go ahead, Rose. Just finish your point.
That's my point. Is he's a 3-time baby mama maker. And then got married and had a wife. So this is why his talking points. This is why his talking points are, I married a woman that had no kids, but I made 3 baby mamas. Like, he is the Pookie that is out here that women should know about. And so he's telling you, yeah, come to me. I'll take care of your children.
Yeah, even
though he didn't. Even
technically, yeah, but so it was like she's correct. So can we take someone being correct as disrespect? She's correct. She had one thing that was a theory. Her one theory was that you are out here trying to make people like step in and be the stepfather of other situations. Like that was one theory, but the rest that she said was correct. Go ahead, smell the roses. Do you?
No, he didn't go out and get a baby mama to marry, did he? No, he didn't. But he's up here touting that he would. I don't understand that.
That's true too.
And then he was very transparent, and he let us all know that he has made 3 baby mamas out there. So that's it's oranges and apples. It's, do you want to live this way or do you want to live that way? I choose not to live that way.
Okay, let him respond. Go ahead, Rick.
And next we'll go to the next topic, friends.
Go ahead, Ricky.
We don't even have a chance to.
I'm just gonna say you're a woman, and you better be glad you're a woman. That's what you better be glad, because I don't do that. If you was a man, you'll be done.
Well, you gonna punch the camera? You gonna take that big Ricky fist and punch the camera? Well, what are you gonna do? Like, this is toughest nigga in the world. The toughest nigga in the world. That's what this is. It was like, I'm a badass. Oh, I'm a goon. I'm a goblin. Ricky Rose. Like, what are you gonna actually do? Why are you doing this right now? What she said was fully accurate. Fully accurate. This is whatever. This is,
But so I'm not gonna stoop to your level, because I know what you're trying to do. You trying to like pull that out of me, but it ain't in me, so I can't give it to you. I'm just gonna pray for you.
What?
If you
Look at the chat. It's out.
Let him finish.
If you really knew me as a person when none of that came out, you don't know me, so I don't care what you got to say about you. You don't matter. Your opinion on the matter.
Let him finish. Smell the roses. He did not interrupt you.
You need to be worried about your husband. Keep your husband. Don't worry about me, because my life well put together. Right, and my kids love me dearly, goddamn it. So it ain't no points to be proven. What's understood ain't got to be explained. I said what I said. I had got through, and people also on my platform.
you're just saying words. You're not addressing anything she said. Anything. She didn't say that your kids don't love you. She didn't say none of that. She said that you are a baby mama maker. You're a baby mama maker, and you're out here telling guys you should be all right with getting with baby mamas, even though you didn't get with one, even though you made 3 of them. You're not addressing nothing she said. She's correct, and right now you're just spazzing out right now.
Right, because I got like 300,000 followers on TikTok. Everybody on my live, what you saying ain't nothing new, right? And if I cared about it, I wouldn't have told you about it. So you can't make me feel no type of way about the family, the kids that I created through the grace of God, and I was able to take care of my whole life. I ain't never abandoned my kids. That's the difference between me and right. And I also said, if I could go back and do everything over again, taking that this is a man that takes accountability. I said I will have my children all by Victoria. Right by my.
So they are. So what you just said was the other ones were a mistake. So that means the kids, by following along because they came out of those women bodies, you just said it was a mistake. Yeah, I know you're gonna say they're not, but it doesn't matter about your words, because I'm gonna just use logic here.
Wife, right? The woman I've been with for 28 years. But the fact, because I understand that when your dad is not there, I can, even though I was in their life, I still can be there all the time, because you had one stand over here and one stand over there. So that's the only thing I regret, that part of it. But You ain't gonna, the way my life turned out, the way my children turned out, and blessed because of my good choice and good decision in life.
Words.
You can't make me feel no type of way. I'm probably doing better. I probably got a better relationship with my kids and my wife than you got with your husband and your kids. So you can't make me feel no type of way about that.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Any final thoughts before we move the conversation?
That was manly.
Why do I keep getting me? I don't
Because you
understand.
just be talking, you just be like,
This nigga just show a picture of him and his all right, big screen. All right, Rick, I don't understand. You don't think when speaking. That was crazy. This conversation was so reckless. Angry man slapped the shit out you in that conversation, and then Smell the Roses. Smell the Roses gave you an actual good old fashioned passionate whooping. I ain't gonna lie to you, she literally went, it was feet to ass. It wasn't belt to ass. She's at feet. She literally took her foot, put it inside, pause, you're behind, then cleaned it out. Like she cleaned her foot and then she did it again. That's what just happened. You, my friend, I don't know how you have these conversations. Well, I guess it's just a bunch of like it's almost like nigga talk. Y'all just saying words. You a Clubhouse nigga. That's what you supposed to be at. He supposed to be on Clubhouse when niggas just say words. It's like, and then the other people knows what he's saying. That's what it is. Cause that was nothing you said was functional. I'm pretty sure that was all dysfunction. The words, it wasn't Ebonics, it wasn't English. It like you made up your own new language. Like you would say a sentence, but in the middle of the sentence, you put in the beginning. So that's how you form your sentences. Like the car I was in, it crashed. Like that's how it sounds like you speak. Just to summarize this whole thing, Angry Man is correct. Well, that's opinion. His opinion, I agree with. I do not believe that a person with kids should get with a person who don't have kids. I believe you messed up, so deal with it. Deal with your mess up. Why would you want to push your mess up on other people? Say, hey yo, I messed up. You should be all right with messing up. That literally sound like a nigga who trying to take people to hell with them. That's what that sounds like. Especially once you just told us who you are and told us about your life. That was wild. You should have kept that to yourself, Mr. Ricky. Okay, Rick James over here should not have did what he did. And then the whole conversation, you might have surpassed me when it came to emotions. I be in this triggered. Like you're triggered is like your face don't change. You keep the same hound dog eyes and you're triggered. You shouldn't do that. I call that the fox face. You can't really no the fox face is when motherfuckers smiling but they triggered. His own is like I don't know. That is different. I would hate, it's like a psychopath. I don't want to see a nigga with a straight face upset. Like you're making me uncomfortable. But that's how this video went. Hey yo, Rick James, nigga, you lost. Okay. And I'll let you know right now, all this I did here, if you took his disrespect, hey yo man, don't worry. Stay off of YouTube, man. Cause this is what we do. Well, this is what I do.
Oh, that doo-doo, baby.